Hi there. So today's message is going to be a little bit different, a little bit more serious, and no paintings or tools or whatever, like no cards. I'm feeling it really strongly, and which means someone really, really needs to hear it, okay? So today's message is, why are you settling? Listen, I mean, what? Okay, why? Why though? Why? I know you have all these reasons that are rational and like excuses that sound right in your head, and people are like validating what you're thinking. Oh, but like at this age, I don't know, I'm not going to find anyone else. Or, well, with the current economy, there's no way to find another job. Or, like, I don't know, I mean, it's fine, like I can take it. I'm strong. Do you hear yourself? Listen, if something is not aligned with you and is making you miserable, okay, maybe it's just making you mildly annoyed. Fine. You carry this energy every single day with you, everywhere you go. So, for example, you get annoyed at your job. Then you go home and you're annoyed with your partner. You're annoyed when you're paying for something and it like messes things up. Or like you're at the shop and you're annoyed and you annoy other people and they get you even more annoyed because you're in this energy all day. Do you understand what you do when you settle? You settle for being in the same energy every single day, all day. Why? Is the thing that you're settling for so important? Is it really so difficult to find something else? Because listen, I know it's hard. I know it's hard to be alone, to be unemployed, to be all the things, that you don't want to be. I get it. But can't you at least try? Don't you owe yourself at least the chance to be happy? Now, let's imagine another scenario. Every day you're calm, peaceful, free, happy, grateful. Now imagine carrying that energy from place to place, from work to home, to shop, to friends, to traveling, to all the places that you go. You're with this energy of ease because you have chosen the things that are in your life, very, very handpicked to make you happy. You have not settled for anything. And listen, sometimes people are going to say, well, you always have to make compromises. Yes, you do, on small things that you can live with. Not with big things that make you frustrated all the time. Not with big things that change your energy. Not with big things that make you miserable long term. Not with big things that make you small, that keep you small. And listen, I go out and I see everyone just huddled, like afraid to take space, afraid to take a chance, afraid to live, truly live. Just jump, take a risk, break your face, and then get up all over again. I used to be like this months ago. Like just 1 year ago, I was like this. I was afraid. I was making all kinds of excuses and all kinds of rationalizations just to be in my comfort bubble, just to be comfortable. I didn't want discomfort. I didn't want change. I didn't want to be afraid. And what was the result? The result was I was comfortable, but not very happy. I was okay, I guess. But then I realized my life isn't about being okay and surviving and just getting by. Life is about living. It's about thriving. It's about having a life that you're proud of, that you're excited about in the morning. You know, I'm not saying everything's going to be perfect every day. No, I'm just saying if you settle on the big things, then you're telling yourself, I don't deserve better. I can't do better. I'm not capable of doing better. I'm not capable of finding better. Have you seen yourself? Do you know yourself? How amazing you are, and strong and confident and brave and fierce and creative and resourceful. Do you know who you are, honestly? Because if you did know how deserving and capable and strong and loving you are, you would know what you deserve. And you deserve way better than settling for something just because it's easy. Okay, yeah, sure, be lazy with your life, but at the same time of being lazy, you're gonna be meh every day. Is that your goal in life, to be meh every day? To be hoping that something's gonna magically change? No, things don't magically change, and I speak from experience. We change first, and then the outer change comes about. It's not about waiting for something to change. It's about changing yourself, and then everything else changes. You know this. On a deep down level, you know this. And so what are you waiting for? Maybe you're waiting to have your pension, or to have more free time, or to have a partner, or to be free, or to move to a country. I don't know what you're waiting for, but like, that's how time, like, that's how life is spent. Entire lives are being spent by people waiting, and then there's no more time left. And then what do we do? Next life? Okay, next life. But I mean, don't we owe it to ourselves to try in this life? My God, these days I just don't fucking care anymore. I don't care anymore. I take space. I request what's mine. I take my power back. I don't let people who don't deserve my energy anywhere near me. I am not afraid, or when I am afraid, I just jump and I fall on my face and I don't care. I get up again. I don't care about being comfortable. And I do not settle. I do not settle for less than I want, than I deserve, that I think I can have. I believe I can have. And you can have it too. I'm not saying just, dream of being a millionaire, and, I'm not saying be super realistic or be all in the clouds. I'm not saying ignore reality. I'm not saying all of that. So please don't take it this way. I'm saying take little tiny steps to change your mindset, your inner world, to heal yourself. Take little tiny steps to take risks, to get out of your comfort bubble, to want for better, to believe in better. Take little tiny steps every day to show yourself that you come first, not somebody else, not your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, not your mother or father or best friend or whoever. You are number one in your life. You deserve those things that you want. So now grab for them. Every single day, do something little for yourself. And then more, and then more, and then more, and then more, and until one day you do things for yourself and you don't feel guilty, because it's not selfish. It's life. Who do you want to live this life for? Who do you live this life for? Ask yourself, seriously, who? And when you're at the end of your life, are you going to say, oh, I'm glad I lived my life for everyone else? Are you? Will you really say that? Because I won't. I won't. I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God, at 38, I finally realized I have to live for myself. Duh. It's so obvious, but thank God at 38, I finally took my life in my own hands. Thank God I stopped settling for less than I wanted. Like, thank God I stopped, you know, hunching my shoulders and just being afraid of everything. Thank God I stopped living in my comfort bubble. Thank God, thank God, thank God, because already it's paying off, and I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. And listen, it doesn't matter when you do it. It doesn't matter if it's today or like if it's 50 or at 15. It doesn't matter when you do it. Just do it. Start doing tiny little things on the road to yourself, to choosing you. Because this is what I've learned the most for the past 6 months of growth, basically. Choose yourself. Not what your boyfriend or girlfriend wants, what you want. Not what your parents want from you, what you want. Not what society wants from you, what you want. And believe me, nothing is going to explode, by the way. Maybe you'll lose some people. Meh, they weren't meant to be in your life. When you get on the energy of happiness, pride, gratefulness, and satisfaction, your energy is going to bring about more of the same energy. You're not going to be frustrated all the time anymore. You're not going to get by anymore. You're going to start to live, truly live the way you want to live. You're finally going to be like, hey, my wants, my desires matter. I matter. What I want, what I need matters. Damn it. You know, why was I depriving all these years of what I want? For who? For who? For that person I left? For that toxic relationship? For that toxic connection? For those toxic people? What? No, no more. No more. It's time to live. It's time to choose me. It's time to live for me. And so what if I lose someone that's like not really, I mean, if someone's hurting you, where's the loss? You know? I fail to see, listen, I know all the excuses, I know all the reasons, but I fail to see at the moment in this energy that I'm at, I fail to see why you would ever think it's okay to settle for something less, or why you would compromise on something that's important to you for someone else. I can't even come up with one good, healthy reason. Can you? So I'm asking you today to look at your life and see where you're settling for less than you deserve, because you know you deserve better. I know you deserve better. And if you don't know, then it's time you find out. It's time to find out. You know, it's so obvious, isn't it? We deserve the best. You deserve the best. I deserve the best. Why would we settle for less? Why? Just out of fear? Are we gonna die if something happens? No. You know, I fell on my face 100 times and I'm still here. I'm okay. You know, I'm even stronger and better for some of those falls, you know? So, like, fear is supposed to motivate us, not stop us. Think about it. You're supposed to move through the fear with the fear. No, it's kind of iffy, but just go through it if you know it's something you want. I'm not saying do everything under the sun. No, I'm not saying do drugs and stuff that's bad for you. I'm just saying if you're afraid of something but you know it's going to be good for you, just try it. Just try it. What's going to happen? What's the worst that could happen? Someone might laugh at you. Big deal. Like, I know it's easier said than done, and I know there's a lot of healing involved and a lot of self-love that has to be developed before this point. But all I'm saying is, please do yourself and the world a favor and be your biggest, brightest self. Stop settling for crumbs. Don't accept crumbs from people, because that's just disrespectful to yourself. You're just disrespecting yourself. I'm just saying, it's disrespectful. You have to, you have been so strong as to survive in this world to this day. You're a beautiful, bright human being. I want you to respect yourself. You deserve that respect, and I want you to request it from people, from yourself, because you deserve it. You know? I'm sorry if this was a little bit ranty, but I truly believe that we shouldn't settle. Sometimes we have to make compromises and sacrifices for a while to be able to get where we want. But if we just stay in the same place forever, always settling, what are we doing? Life is going to pass you by. What are you waiting for? Nothing's going to change by itself. You're going to change. You're going to do this. And I know you can. I believe in you. Okay? Thank you for listening to my message. I hope it resonated. I hope it helped someone. And I'll see you next time. Bye.